everyone, and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you just the one tip for tomorrow's racing. But before we get into that, let's quickly just recap on how our selections performed today. Now, it wasn't a bad day for us overall, as we had a winning nap at Musselburgh. That was Muntadab, advertised at 10 to 1 last night, and was a good winner in the end. I thought Holly Doyle gave this one an absolute peach of the ride, was up there from the front, from the get-go, like how he normally likes to be ridden, and in the end was really tough and fought off all his rivals. I thought when Be Proud was travelling there, I thought he might just get done, but Holly, she never gave up on him. She threw the kitchen sink at him, and in the end he was very game and tough, and probably some of his back class got him through today as well. He was well handicapped on old form, and even in the market today as well, it's like Connections knew that he had a great chance because he was very well backed. He, like I said, was advertised at 10 to 1 last night. He ended up going around about 5 to 2 second favourite, so there was a lot of confidence behind him today, and in the end he was able to justify that. Away from that, however, our other selections were slightly disappointing. I think you can put a line through Albert Camus's run today. He was a little bit squeezed. It was a bit of a messy race in behind, but I still think it was a warm contest. I think there could be still races to be won with him on the turf, so I wouldn't completely give up on Albert Camus. He'll probably pop up in a handicap again sometime soon, especially with that form as well with Surrey Gold. Also as well, our other selections, Ornate, his chances were really gone at the start. He was a bit slowly away and then he was cut up, but in the end I don't think he would have won. That was a little bit disappointing there. My long shot in the Derby, Youth Spirit, I think just raced too close to the pace in the end, but he wouldn't have been good enough to beat in Adea on the day. But if he had any chance of maybe making those 5 places, I think he would have had to have been ridden a little bit more patiently like he had been before. But that would be my only criticism of Tom Marquand's there. But there wasn't a whole load of pace. It was just Gear Up and Bolshoi Ballet that went forward with Youth Spirit. And in the end, they were all miles beaten, and Adea was just happy to take a lead from there and then just got first run on the field. So yeah, obviously a great story for Adam Kirby to win the Derby, but from our perspective, I think Youth Spirit just was too close to the pace today. But it'd be interesting to see how the Derby unfolds as in the form book later on during the season. But yeah, it was a great day for racing with Adea winning, and also as well it proves that sometimes these jockeys that get moved from different horses, that sometimes it can be a negative, but I just don't think John Leeper would have been good enough anyway to win the Derby today. But yeah, that's another story for another time. And also as well, we still do have one more selection to run tonight at Chepstow with Eltham Palace. Runs in the last there, so if that was to win today, overall it's been a decent day, especially as well if you back the Nap and Next Best Double, which I know some of you like to do. So yeah, not a bad day, but yeah, hopefully we can have another winning Nap tomorrow. And like I said at the top of the video, it's just one tip for tomorrow's racing, which comes in the 220 at Goodwood, where I'm going here with a horse called Galactic Glow for Sylvester de Souza and Luke Dace. Now, some of you might not be aware of who Luke Dace is. He's quite a local trainer down in the south of England. Doesn't have too many runners, but is more than capable. Now, this horse, Galactic Glow, was a big eye catcher last time out at Sandown when finishing in 8th place. Thomas Greatorex was aboard that day, and if you go back and watch a replay, I'd urge anyone to go back and watch it. This horse was really badly hampered on more than one occasion and just was so short of room, which paid all end to his chances really. But he was travelling really sweetly at the time when he was coming to make his challenge, and like I said, just because he couldn't get out, that really did pay to his chances. And Thomas Greatorex was quite easy on him in the closing stages. Now, this horse is a maiden and has been frustrating for Connections, but I think off a mark of 70, that's fairly workable for him. He's been rated as high as 80 in the past, so you would think he's now down to a manageable mark. And even if you go back a couple of runs ago when he was finishing 5th at Windsor, that Class 4 handicap has turned out to be a good piece of form. And yeah, I think if he replicated that kind of run, he's got a fantastic chance of going close tomorrow. Sylvester de Souza as well is a really positive jockey booking. Hopefully he can stay out of traffic, but Goodwood can be one of those courses sometimes where you do get quite a lot of hard luck stories and the gaps don't always open up, but if they do, I thought Galactic Glow had a really good chance tomorrow. It's currently available at the time recording at 11 to 2 with bookmakers. That price was available with SkyBet and BetVictor, who are offering 4 places on this race. I'm going to recommend the small stakes here of a 0.5 each way, but yeah, I think this horse has got a really good chance and I'll be disappointed at least if he couldn't finish in the first four, and fingers crossed he can break his maiden tag tomorrow. So yeah, that's the only tip for tomorrow's racing. If you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at LuckyLoaders15. Also as well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. And if you want to find out a little bit more about myself, my website address is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please game responsibly. Hopefully we can have a win in that tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.